and gets shocked by the radio, which is now liable on the PD, and the PD is liable for that.
Check this out. Check this out. All right, hold on. I'm about to share my screen.
Bro, I'm not even trying to talk shit about Cloudy, but it pissed me off that he and his little boyfriend had to join.
Check this out. All right. So look.
Then right before this, me and Exotic are walking down because Exotic requested me to go down with him. Obviously, I'm gonna listen to back higher up.
All right, check this out, bro. Check this out. All right, I'm driving. We're in this pursuit, okay? All right, let's go all the way back to. Let's go all the way back to the hangar. All right.
Exotic, hold on one sec. I'm following Exotic down to the interrogation
This dude doesn't know how to RP.
Arrest me on the staircase.
This dude does not know how to RP, for shit.
I'm back.
This guy does not know how to RP for shit. Check this out.
One sec. I'm not watching. What's up, Michael?
How is this working?
No,
I'm sitting behind a plant.
Alright. Exotic, I was literally behind you most of the entire chase.
I sat behind a plant and I managed to kill someone.
Check this out, okay? He says
not even talking about
plane.
5M, by the way.
He says he needs a plane, right? Yes, meet me at the airfield, right? He says he's coming, okay? Check the chat, Twitter. Says alright, he says, you coming, buddy? Yes, alright? So I'm driving unmarked to the airfield.
Exotic, right. if he didn't pull you over, okay? Let me say something. If he didn't pull you over and pull off as soon as I pulled up, we probably would have had no clue.
Yeah.
You realize that?
Police car. So I was like, police car, get out of the way, get out of the scene. You know what I'm saying? The unknown was the undercover officer. Okay, all right.
What's he called?
He was talking to unknown at the time. Check this out. All right, he's right here. I'm chilling right here. Okay. No, first of all, no reason for me to pull me over. Okay, private property and everything. Okay. But it's private property. I wasn't driving on public roads. I wasn't driving on public roads at all. All right. Look. Okay. He's the sheriff guy. Whatever. Okay. But we would have ID'd him.
Oh shit.
As the sheriff guy.
That's
the
suspect right there.
So I say this is the suspect right here. Okay. So I'm driving. Okay. He goes, pulls me over.
I think he's pulling me over.
Okay, I'm gonna act like I'm in the system if you want me to.
10-4, go ahead.
He pulls me over. Okay.
I don't think he knows that I'm a undercover.
I pull up behind you.
Check this out. Same guy. Okay. All right.
Because I pulled up behind him.
Right, we're going in to box him in, okay? We're going in to box him in. He drives away, okay? Drives away when an officer behind him is pulling him over.
I don't know how we knew, but
yeah, that was me.
All right. So we're driving, okay? I see him right there. I can see him literally driving down there. Okay, I didn't realize it until I saw him all the way down there again. So I turned this way. Alright?
No way he had enough
right
time
here.
to change.
No, he's right here. He's literally in my field of view, okay? No time to change. I saw him go this way.
3043 Dirt Road.
And just sports car goes on dirt doesn't mean it can't handle it.
Alright, you see, I saw him pop up at the railroad track. There's no way. Where in this area could you stop, change your clothes, and then get back in your car and leave? There's just no way of doing that.
We're gonna need to keep eyes on this side. Yeah, right behind you.
And then I saw him going this way. He went down here. The chat's covering it, but I saw him go down here.
He's gonna be East Joshua Road, heading southwest. He's gonna be taking.
Yeah, because then you called out to me. I was like, "Do you have eyes?" And you're like, "Yeah."
Yeah. See, I see him go into the airfield.
He's gonna be going back onto the airfield.
This is where we stop him because I was like, "Do you want me to get my SWAT here?" And I was like, "No, stop."
Exactly. We stop him right here.
Do you want me to get SWAT uni?
Yeah. Don't move. Do not move.
Never mind, you guys look good.
Do not move. Yeah, come. You need to hurry up. Do not move. See? Car. All right, we arrest him. All right, skip over this part. I watched.
Wouldn't respond to my freaking vehicle searches. There's me. There's my sexy ass. I got a sexy
right,
right,
we're RPing it out. So we're RPing it out, right?
Well, not really.
We're doing
waiting
it.
for it to crash.
Doing it the correct. No, I'm talking about the scene.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
We're waiting for him. We're RPing it out and shit. Tried to pull me over, sir. You were the guy. That needed to get out of. We go and talk. Town. You were the guy. The guy in the crop duster said it. The guy in the crop duster. Go back.
We talked about him, his story, like not being like.
Yeah, we were RPing the whole entire time. If you listen. Do you have? All right, plead. I'm gonna go back. You're gonna reduce your sentence to. We're gonna get you a plea deal if you. All right, I said we're gonna get him a plea deal. If you plead guilty, we'll reduce his sentence.
He's like, I'll plead guilty because you're my brother. That's exactly what he said.
All right, I'm gonna let the stream. Don't talk. I'm letting it stream. If you plead guilty, there's no point in fighting anymore. You know. All right, if you plead guilty, stop talking. If you plead guilty,
we can't hear.
Yeah, you haven't given up. All right, let me make it so that you can hear it. All right. It's giving us.
I'll plead guilty because I'm related to you. Go.
See, he says I'll plead. He said I will plead guilty since I'm related to you. Yeah. He pled guilty to those crimes. You're pleading guilty. Straight up.
Right. Yes, because I'm related to you.
See, I asked him, "You're pleading guilty?" He says yes. Just to confirm it, I said, "Are you pleading guilty?" He says yes.
And I know you're gonna mess up whenever you find out what is it called? When you find out the whole truth. Well, when judge scans everything, that's fine.
So explain to me why he got butthurt over that situation and left BCSO when he pled guilty.
We were right.
We were right. He pled guilty. He FRP'd too. He literally FRP'd, changing his character. And then, not only that, leaves a department and transfers over to a different department.
That's more as.
First of all, not even doing a transfer application, which
is a rule. I can do 3 of them.
I've talked to LSPD's head about that, okay?
Yeah, because you talked to him and said you can't be recruiting.
Okay, so he left BCSO because of that reason, okay? Over this one little thing, he's mad because the funny thing is, guys, is that he left because I said that he's not getting his staff role back. That's what I told him. I told him he's not getting his staff role back, and he left because he knows, first of all, he knows that we're right, and he knows that he's on my bad side. He left LSR over a simple joke that we said. He did not tell us to stop. He didn't say any of that. He did not tell us to stop the joke. Okay. He was joking around. He was disrespecting us back. Okay. So we're not the ones in the wrong here. Okay. So then he leaves. I don't give him his staff role back. He joins back. I don't give him his staff role back.
Because he left for no reason.
He wanted, yes, he left for a stupid reason because he
was joking.
He was butthurt over the fact that what we were saying. Okay.
All we said, he's like, who do you guys support? And we're like, Trump. And he freaking
no.
No, that's why.
I didn't say that. No, he left because. He left because we said fuck your mom. Okay, he said say it one more time I'm leaving. And I said fuck your homie there or something like that, right? So
no, you said fuck your mom.
Oh yeah, I said fuck your mom, homie, or something like that. Okay, he leaves because of that. So I say okay, I'm not gonna give you your role back, but I will send you an invite. Okay, that's what I told him. So. He joins.
But we also pissed him off because we said
he joins the server. He joins LSR, and was like, he tried to, you know, play it cool. The first little bit, he was a good RP, and I was thinking about giving his staff role back, okay? But then he did that shit. He FRP'd it and did all that, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm not giving his role back, okay? And so the thing all I have to say is that what happened is there's no reason for him to leave. There was no reason for him to leave BCSO. There's no reason he would leave the server and then block me. He leaves LSR and then blocks me because I'm doing realistic RP. Okay? He leaves the server and then blocks me because I did realistic RP. Check this out. See, send friend request. He blocked me.
Sorry.
Left LSR. Left anything that involves me.
Low-key, we can't see your screen, dog.
I'm talking to the stream. I'm talking to my stream right now.
Oh.
But
alright.
But nah. Okay. Straight up. See. Leaves anything that involves me. Left Exotic World. Left LSR. Left, you know, the BCSO thing.
What fucking happened?
Left LSPD's Discord. Right? Alright. He leaves and then blocks me.
Who did what now?
Jordan. And then wants to say that it's not that it's not his fault, it was our fault, right? Trying to act like that we didn't do anything, that he didn't do anything wrong. I showed my stream. Honestly, what the fuck? Like, bro. First of all, his story didn't add up. He pled guilty.
Yeah.
He pled guilty to the crime.
Because I'm related to you. That's exactly what he said.
Okay. So then he said he pled guilty. I said, "Are you sure you plead guilty?" Okay. He said yes. So then he gets mad because I arrest him. I give him the max sentence because it's murder and, you know, fucking
entrapment of an LEO.
And, you know, kidnapping an LEO. So then he decides to leave BCSO knowing that it's going to cause a problem with me because it's for a stupid reason. First of all, he didn't fill out a transfer application, which, like I said, said multiple times to Cloudy to make sure that if somebody's transferring from BCSO to LSPD, they need to do a transfer application, okay? So, not only that, he leaves the Discord and then blames it on us for doing realistic RPs. Literally, got the whole thing on stream. I was trying my hardest.
It was actually good.
Yeah, I was trying my hardest to do realistic RP today. It was going amazing, and then this shit happens. He blocks me on Discord because I told him that he's not getting staff back, knowing that I was bluffing, okay? First of all, he knew I was bluffing about this. Obviously, I would give him staff back. There's not a reason to not give him staff, okay? But the thing is that he left and then blocked me. Makes me
He's
mad.
not getting staff back now.
He made the situation worse by doing that.
Yeah. Well, he's not getting staff now.
And I was told I was the only one who caused this drama. I'm pretty mad.
Yeah, I've been here for like 2 minutes, and it sounds retarded, bro. Like,
yeah, like
pardon the
everybody
word,
can agree with me. I'm literally, if anybody has
so
a problem
dumb.
with Jordan, you know, leaving, I'm gonna send them the live stream link, and I'm gonna let them. I'm gonna Toast is perm ban, just to let you know. Toast is perm ban. Surprised you're not yet. Surprised you're not perm banned yet. Yeah, nah. He's perm banned.
Exotic, you know what's funny?
I feel like everybody could agree with me on this, on the fact that he was in the wrong here. Okay, he left because I said that he's not getting his staff back. Okay, he blocks me, then goes ahead and blocks me. No, He blocks me because I blocked him because he left LSR.
I mean, you know, if you like took my stuff away, I'd be mad. It just wouldn't lead me to leave because you guys are my friends and I want to stay friends. Like, you guys are close friends of mine.
And then
I wouldn't leave because of it.
Yes, and then continued to argue about it, and then was like, I'm not arguing. What was that if it's not arguing?
Michael.
Yeah.
I'll play Minecraft or now.
Huh? What?
Play Minecraft or not?
Probably in a little bit.
And the thing that doesn't understand to me is that he, first of all, he just gets up and leaves. He says he's gonna try to
try and solve.
He's not trying to solve the problem. We said you can explain, and then he said no, I'm not explaining myself. Makes no sense because we said explain yourself. We gave him the opportunity to explain himself in this VC. Did we or did we not?
We did.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Well,
He says
can
no,
someone
I'm not
explain
explaining
what
myself, and
happened?
then leaves the VC.
I have no
Leaves
idea
the
what
VC.
happened, but what I've heard, what he's been explaining, I think I get the gist of what happened. Pretty much Vex, Phil RP'd and got butthurt about it is what I'm taking.
And
Yeah, we're doing a prio. He changed characters mid prio, so he wasn't guilty anymore.
We're not in the wrong about this, and I don't think he understands that. Like, yes, I know, I blocked him because he left LSR. That might be petty shit, but I told him, you leave LSR, I'm blocking you. Okay. He goes onto my stream. He says, "Can we just solve this or whatever?" He sucks up to me. Okay, right? I say, "Yeah, sure. Okay, it's fine." He joins RPs. He joins back LSR. He joins the RP. He does that shit knowing that he's not gonna get away with it. Okay. He does that shit. He's not even staff. He does that shit. Obviously, he's gonna get a punishment for it. So then he leaves BCSO because we arrested him for saying, okay, he said that he was guilty on murder and, you know,
They got a ton of different
the
charges.
kidnapping of the LEO.
Yeah.
And also probably more charges like fleeing and evading, shit like that, okay?
Yeah, there's a lot.
He pleads guilty and then leaves BCSO because we arrest him for pleading guilty, okay? So I tell him, all right, don't, or I said, you're not going to expect staff. Or I mean, don't expect you getting staff again, knowing that I was bluffing. I mean, you know me, I give staff back.
Yeah.
I give the staff roles back. But instead, he gets mad at that fact and then leaves LSR and then blocks me. And then leaves anything that's related to me other than PGN.
Dude's not even good enough RPU to be in PGN.
Like, I'm not trying to talk shit, but the thing is that I'm not in the wrong here. I don't think me.
I mean, at this point, I don't think.
Okay,
At this point,
I think the
at
only
this
one
point,
in the
I don't
wrong
think
here
you
is
need to
you.
really worry about talking shit because either way, he's gonna get mad.
I'm not
'Cause
talking
he-
shit. I'm trying.
I'm
to
gonna say
explain what
I'm gonna say
happened.
this now. If he joined your stream right now, you're not even talking shit about him. He'll
I'm
take
not
it as
talking
talking
shit.
shit.
I'm explaining what the fuck happened.
I know he'll take it as talking shit though. Is what I'm saying.
Well,
Exotic.
I mean, he blocked me. What's gonna happen? I mean, it's internet beef, dude. It's an RP server.
True.
That's all that dude starts. Exotic, and remember when we were first making our server?
Mm-hmm.
He was literally just sucking up to you. The entire time. He said that we made him pay for it.
The thing
said I would
is
pay
that
for it.
the thing is that the proof is on stream, and I'm literally showing, I'm showing what the fuck happened.
Yeah, no, the thing, like Blue brought up, the thing that pisses me off is this man literally fronted like we forced him, held a gun to his head to pay for the server, and Blue was all down. He had the money ready to pay for the server.
Yeah,
That's like, no,
I'm not-
I'll pay for it pretty
I'm
much,
not
is what
on
he
this
said.
I'm not on this talking shit vibe because, you know, I don't talk shit on my old friends because you never know what could happen. But the thing that gets me is the fact that what he did within LSR. That's what really like makes me
Are you talking about like
annoyed.
today, or are you talking about like over time?
Today, just today.
I
don't
mean,
care
over
about
time, we could just ramble on about what he did.
what he did today makes the server look bad. Not only that, but it makes people. He's gonna text LSR members, correct? And he's gonna be like, "Oh, I left LSR," and he's gonna say this shit
He's probably gonna backdoor
probably not
recruit.
true.
I love
not
how
true.
this.
And then, like, no, because I love how this all started off of trying to be realistic, we getting mad at him for not being realistic, and then he turned it into this big argument, and then leaves. And
His
blocks me.
What's it called?
He said all this shit. He said all this shit about being a brother to me. He said all this shit about this and that, but he leaves in a heartbeat. He blocks me in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
What sense does that make if we're brothers in quotation marks? I don't understand that part.
I mean, if you guys truly were brothers, you guys would work this out instead of him just leaving
and then blocking me. So there's no way of working it out.
And like he said
that he
did it in a heartbeat. He didn't even hesitate.
He said he's not going to explain it. So I said, all right, then don't expect staff. Maybe if he explained it, he would be getting staff back. Okay, so I said don't expect staff, and then disconnect him, because there's no point of him being in the office if he's not going to explain himself. Okay, so then he gets mad and then leaves. What sense does that make? He could have easily explained himself and said what the fuck he wanted to say at that time. Would have been perfectly fine. But instead, he leaves. He and then blocks me. And still has me blocked. He's probably lurking in this live stream right now. So, this doesn't make sense to me.
Dude, the only time I talk shit about people is when they talk shit about me. So.
I mean, the facts are right here. Toes.
What'd you say?
Speaking facts, the facts are right here.
About people talk shit about me.
Yeah. You told me that. And then you and me made a pact that if we're gonna talk shit about anybody, we gotta tell it to each other's faces, if anything. You remember that, Blue? If we're gonna, like, if I started talking shit about you, I have to come to you about it, right?
Everybody agrees that it's fail RP. Everybody. Except probably the people that actually fail RP. They're probably not going to agree with that. But the thing is here, is that at the end of the day, if you say that you're guilty for something, a crime, and then they arrest you for it, and then you leave that department because you got arrested for something that you said you were guilty for, first of all, it's petty. Second of all, it's childish. And third of all, you're uneducated with everything in life. Okay? Uneducated with everything in life.
Uneducated.
So, like, that's basic knowledge that if you say you're guilty with the crime, you're going to do the time. Okay?
Rhymed.
Exactly. So
you should make a diss track.
Why
I'll hop on it. Let's go.
Why leave BCSO's Discord? Say, first of all, don't tell the sheriff that you're leaving, right?
Yeah, he doesn't tell. He just left.
Just leaves Exotic's World because he knows I'm right.
Which now, if you're not in Exotic's World, bro, what you doing?
Exactly. What are you doing if you're not in Exotic's World?
You're a bitch.
So, the thing about it is that
Exotic,
holy shit.
He's in the wrong. He's in the wrong here. There's nothing else about it, dude.
Exotic, if you're done explaining, me and Michael need help.
Yeah, for real. But no, Blue, I just for real turned around and there was a hamper behind me. I thought it was a small child in the corner. It scared the shit out of me.
And then leaves and then blocks me.
A demon baby.
Like, if he didn't block me and explain that shit.
Why did Discord do that? It's so fucking annoying that when you block people now, you can still see their status and their stuff. Like,
see,
I blocked.
Didn't work.
Sorry to say this, Toast.
Double check that the capitulation, spelling, any spaces, and numbers are correct.
I did block Toast.
Doesn't let people, or doesn't let him explain himself to us.
Yep.
And then leaves.
Yeah, but no. It's like.
So explain to me how we're in the wrong for this. Explain to me.
Jordan's logic doesn't make any sense. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
I guess we were
He
fail
doesn't
RPing.
know how to RP. Obviously, he's obviously doesn't have enough common sense to know how to RP.
That's how it was.
That's
how it was when we played Michigan together.
Honestly, I don't know how he's gonna fucking grow up and live a life as an adult if he doesn't know this shit.
Exotic?
No, because I'm mad at this. Bro, listen. First of all, he backstage recruit. Okay, not only that.
Yeah, he invited me, by the way.
Let's talk about the past. Okay? First, he backstage recruits to his own server, lied to me for weeks, probably months actually, about him making a 5M server. He says, no, I'm not making a 5M server. When I literally told him that if you are making a 5M server, you can tell me, I won't be mad, right? So then, lies to me, invites members of my server onto LSR, onto West Coast.
Honestly pisses me off because with loyalty, we didn't just invite all the members. We only invited members that actually wanted to join. They asked us to join, so we're like, okay, we'll invite you, but you gotta be a part of LSR mainly.
So, the thing is, okay, I tell him, do not backstage recruit. And then he continues to backstage recruit. Okay? Okay. And then I say, do it again, you're getting a punishment. What does he do? He does it again. I do not punish him for it because I am a nice guy, and it seemed like I was the only person that cared about it at the time. Okay?
You know what's funny?
So
he stole our old server name.
Huh?
He stole our old server name, West Coast.
Which, good luck for them trying to get that, because the reason why we stopped doing that was because there was like 30 servers with the same name.
So
I mean, he's a chronic liar at this point. I'm done with him.
So then he, while in those months that he was lying to me about, you know, the whole not making a server, he insisted on becoming a developer for LSR. Insisted. And the main reason I didn't let him is because I knew deep down that he was making a server. So I said no. I said
that's Exotic. That's why he didn't let me.
So
I'll let Exotic finish real quick.
He insisted on that shit, and then continued to insist on becoming a developer so that he could get LSR's files and then use it for his own server.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing that I find
the thing is that
you're in delay. Sorry.
The thing is that if I told him that he could just come to me and tell me if he's making a server. But he doesn't tell me until members of LSR tells me that he's backstage recruiting.
Yep.
And then comes forward and says, yeah, I'm making a server. When he knows how I feel about that from when, you know, loyalty was made. And
yeah, which kind of no, listen, which kind of pissed me off. You know what he told us when he told you and then left what now is loyalty? He's like, yo, I don't feel right not telling Exotic about this stuff. I don't feel right not doing it, stabbing him, and then he goes on to make West Coast and not tell you about it.
Dude, no, he was the one that said not to tell him.
Exactly, he was the one that said,
let's not tell him until time.
So then he makes a server, okay, and I say, I'm not gonna give you a punishment. Don't do it. Okay, he continues to do it. I say, all right, I'll give you a punishment if you continue to do it. He still does it. Okay, I tell him to not make RPs. Like, I'm already over the fact that he made the server. I said, and then I told him, do not make RPs while LSR is RPing. What does he do? he does that exact same thing. And then he wants to come to me saying how much of a brother he is to me. Like, come on, man. Like, how are you this brother to me if you do all this shit? Okay, and I can go on for hours about what he did, okay?
Yeah.
So, okay, he first joined, right? Everything was fine, right? First thing, okay, he tried to overrun the server, and for many months and months, I told everybody, no, he's fine. He didn't try to overrun the server. He tried to overrun the server, and try to make him director of LSR, and then he threatened, 4 or 5 members that they were gonna leave if he wasn't director. That's pretty much what happened. So
are you talking about the first time?
Yeah, with Zachary,
with Glizzy and all of them.
Glizzy, all them. Okay, so he threatens me saying, okay, well these people are gonna leave if you don't make me director. Okay, so I say, all right, I'll give you director. I instantly regretted it. I said, no, okay, I thought about it. I'm not giving you director. So then, not only him, but the developer that I paid for left the server. Okay, the developer had no part in the staff team whatsoever. So the developer that I paid for, he made leave Glizzy and Custom. No, not throwing shade on Custom, but he did leave because of that. Okay. So then I promote what CJ.
Custom later came back because he knew he was in the wrong, I believe, right?
Right.
No,
so,
dude.
Okay.
No.
So he
can I say something?
You know, he then, okay, Jordan then begged to join LSR back, and I literally went through thick and thin with CJ, Blue, everybody, Michael, everybody, Junior, like Karma, all of them. I argued and argued and argued about saying to let Jordan back in. Okay.
Yep.
And then he joins back. All right. Then, not only that, he gets banned a second time for lying to me, CJ, Blue, and pretty much every other staff team, every other staff member.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Oh, no, and he tried framing us. Don't forget that.
Yeah, he tried framing. He did all that shit. He tried framing staff members. He tried, he wanted to be so high up in LSR that he did all this shit to get to a rank. So he gets banned again. Okay? Second time he's banned. He comes to me, he says, "Can I please join back? Can I please join back? Can I please join back?" I say, "Yeah. I'll talk to the staff team, okay?" The second time that I pretty much begged the staff team to let me unban Jordan, okay, risking most staff members because they did not like him whatsoever. Begged the staff team to let me unban him. Okay? So then he gets unbanned, right? And then he gets banned a third time. Alright? And I again beg the staff members to join back. Or to let me unban him. Because he was begging me to let him join back.
Every live stream spamming him. I said he would go into all your live streams and spam, be like, "Can I join back? Can I join back? Can I join back?
Right.
Please, talk to the
So then we invite him back to LSR. Clearly he wants to be in LSR, okay? And
Michael,
then
Minecraft?
Huh? What happened?
Are you getting on Minecraft? Sorry, you said I for cutting you off.
I'm just listening to Exotic right now.
And then not only that, he leaves LSR because of a stupid joke that both sides, him and us, were both saying. We were both joking around about it the whole time. Okay? And even Junior says RP is fun, guys. That was before all this shit happened. And then he did that shit and ruined the whole entire RP. It ruined my mood, okay? So the thing is that he leaves because of a joke that we said. Okay. He joins. Right, so I block him. All right. I block him because he left. Why would I have him as a friend? Why would I have him as a friend if he left? Okay. Because if he got butthurt over a joke that I said and then leaves my server for that, why would I still have him as a friend? Okay. So then, not only that, he then goes and begs for me to invite him. All right, hold on. I'll show you the messages. He said it on my live stream. He said it in Exotics World as well. So he says at Exotic 804. This is after I blocked him. Even though me and you are having difficult times right now and mad at each other, no matter what happens, man, you always been a special brother to me. I love you. Okay. Saying that and then blocking me, that's fucked. Okay. And then he says, I will always miss the fun time we had together, but time never ends. It's always long. Maybe one day in the future, you'll be what you want to be with a heart.
That just shows that he likes messing with people's mental states. Because Exotic's a good guy. He's a really good guy. So when he sees something like that, he's like, okay, I'll give him another chance. But he's just messing with his mental state at that point.
Yeah. Okay.
He's lying to his face.
He says that shit. Okay. Look, he's in West Coast.
Did you rejoin West Coast?
Yeah. Okay. After they threatened to DDoS me. Okay, that's just another thing. He's in West Coast after he threatened to DDoS me. All right. So he asked he in the stream he pretty much said the exact same thing actually.
Wait, am I banned from West Coast again?
Okay, bro.
Actually, I'm in their Discord. Actually, no, I just got banned. I'm not in it anymore. They
I was never in it. This man asked me to join 100 times. I'm like,
bro,
no,
they literally banned me from West Coast just now because I was in it earlier today.
It's fine. Forget him. LSR will thrive without him at this point.
Exactly.
It's fine.
So he pretty much says he says the exact same thing. He just copied and pasted the message. All right.
Oh, is that his account, the Cav one?
Yeah. Okay. He copies and pastes the message. Actually, I'm gonna remove him as a moderator. I can't actually. Wait, I think I can do it if he's in the stream. I think I can. Okay. So then he tells me to do that shit. All right. So then he tells me to invite him back. So I do. Right. Let's see. He says I miss you at 8:27. All right. I said, and that's after we solved all that shit. Okay. In the RP, we act like nothing happened. All right. It acted like everything was chill. All right. So after all this shit happened, I said, don't get on as BCSO if you're not in BCSO. It's annoying. So, because he literally got on as BCSO after he left BCSO. He says, what do you mean? I was the assistant sheriff. I said, you're in LSPD now, homie, so don't get on as BCSO. He says, because of what you did, homie. Like, I said, dude, you can't switch character in the middle. I meant to say in the middle of an RP. And then, are you dumb, bruh? Like, for real, that was hella fail RP. And you can go back to my stream and watch it. He says no. He says no. He says straight no. Okay? He says, I say, there was no reason to switch character in the middle of RP. He says, I was far from you, so. And I said, plus you said you were guilty. I said, no, I saw you the whole time, dude. Don't play this off. Anyways, he says, you said if you're far, you can. Like what? Pretty much saying that he pretty much fucking FRP'd. Not only that, alright, so I say, you're off BCSO. So, and I said, bruh. He says, what? I said, I'm not having this argument with you. He says, wow. Do it again and you'll be removed from LSR's whitelist. I said, I see how it is, bro. And I said, you do. Alright, so then he joins the office. Or he's in the LSPD Discord. He's out here complaining to the assistant chief of LSPD.
Alright, hello.
And then he joins my office with everybody in it, so they can back me up on this shit.
Cool.
And then he says, let me speak, or let me get the chance to speak. I say, okay, do it then, right? So we give him the chance to speak, and he says, no, I'm not doing it anymore. So we say, okay, then don't think that you're going to get your staff role back. And then I disconnected him from the VC, because why would I keep him in there? Why would we keep him as staff if he's not going to explain what the fuck just happened? Obviously, it's big drama. So then he leaves LSR and bans me. When it could have been avoided, and he could have been easily avoided if he just explained himself. I mean, it would have been easier to just do that, you know? So the thing that I don't understand here is that why does he think that we're in the wrong about this shit? Like, I don't understand.
I swear this man is like 6 different people at times. Like, literally, he'll be like, oh yeah, like you said earlier, he's guilty, then he said he's not, and then he said I'm on BCSO when he's clearly not. I swear,
Exactly.
he's literally 6 different people.
Exactly. He doesn't know how to RP for anything.
He says he's the best RPer too, which
He said he was the best cop.
best cop, which is cap.
CJ was the best
Bro,
cop.
he hops on as Department of Public Safety and all this shit, telling people what to do, all that shit, because he's so power hungry.
Exactly, and I can tell you this: he gets on and plays roles that he was never assigned or anything.
Exactly.
He acts like he doesn't have to play any other roles because he's friends with Exotic, supposedly brothers.
So the thing, yeah, I don't understand how we're brothers anymore. So
Exotic.
explain to me how we're in the wrong for this. And honestly, we have a complete right to be speaking on this, because how are we in the wrong for things that he did wrong? We didn't do anything except keep it realistic. Okay? He said he was guilty. He admitted to the crimes. Okay? And the fact that he blocked me over an RP server is showing a lot about his personality.
Exactly. Like I said to you earlier, Exotic, you and me have had our fights in the past. Did I ever block you? And
Exactly.
It was worse than what happened.
The only other person that blocked me, and I'm not going to say their name, but it starts with the J, and they unblocked me. So.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Exotic, I think I blocked you once.
Okay, still.
Yeah.
Anyways, he blocks me over petty shit that could have easily been solved if he just explained himself. But
yeah, he could have just said yes, I was in the wrong. Sorry about that.
Instead, he gets butthurt and says, "No, I'm not explaining myself." Okay.
Yeah, he literally could have just said Exotic. He could have just said Exotic. I was in the wrong about this, and explained.
He
That's
literally
it.
could have just said he's sorry, and it would have been perfectly fine. I would have taken it as an apology. But instead,
no.
He goes and he says, "I'm not explaining myself," and then leaves the server and blocks me. All it needed was a simple, "I'm sorry," or "I won't do it again," or "That's my bad, Exotic. I didn't know," or some shit like that. It would have been easily
he has to lie to your face about it.
It would have been easily avoided if he just said that. But instead, he goes and he makes this big deal and says, "No, I'm not explaining myself." So why would I keep him as a staff member if he's openly saying that he doesn't give a shit about if he's in the wrong or if we're in the right or wrong? And if he deserves a punishment, and if like just not explaining himself at all. And then he leaves and blocks me. Explain that shit to me. Explain how the fuck that shit works. I don't understand. I don't know where he's from. Maybe he's from fucking China or something. But we don't do this shit. My friends don't do that shit. If I had friends.
Oh, bro, you got friends.
Yeah. We were supposed to be bros, you know?
I'm your new
we
bro.
We were supposed to be these people that, you know, they can't, you know, like, it's like unsplittable. And honestly, yes, I was bluffing when I blocked him. I was seeing if he was going to say something, right? That's what people do, because, you know, you don't know the meaning of somebody until they show it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I block him, and if he didn't text me, then we go our separate ways, you know? Honestly, I fucking could care less at that point. He left LSR, I wasn't going to talk to him anymore anyways. The thing is that he openly asked me to, like, fucking become, like, all good with him again, act like nothing happened, right? And that's the issue with it all, because he asked to join back, and yet he does this shit.
You know, I just wish we could have that LSR could be super civilized and never have drama, but it's at least every once a week.
The thing is that this is drama that needs to like
yeah.
I don't want people to, I don't want him to go tell people that, you know, oh, I was fucking false accusing him of this, false accusing him of that. Like, the proof's right here. I showed it all on stream. The proof's all right here, okay?
Yep.
So the thing about it is at this point, the stream's 47 minutes long, and I'm probably gonna end it, and I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna get a good night's sleep, because honestly, this is not gonna affect me. And wake up in the morning and chill, because guess what? It's fucking Friday.
Yes, sir.
And it's fucking Friday. You know what I'm saying?
Do you go to school throughout the entire week, or just 2 days a week?
I don't go on Friday. I only go 2 days in person.
Okay. Yeah, I do too.
I don't go to school on Fridays. I go Monday and Wednesday.
I go Monday and Tuesday.
No,
and then I'm off the rest of the week.
So, you know, we best friends, man. You know that. You know for a fact we best friends with me. But yeah, no. It doesn't make sense to me. At all. And if he explained himself in the time that we let him explain himself, it wouldn't have resulted in this, like what just happened.
The scariest part is the fact that what he just tried to do, which he lied a lot about in this, I'm scared that he's gotten past other admins with this kind of shit before. Because he's done this multiple times.
Is that he already convinced Cloudy that we're in the wrong.
Exactly, which is the scariest part, which is, so does Cloudy still think we're in the wrong?
He's going to be manipulated into making it seem that the owners of LSR are in the wrong with this shit. But in reality, we did everything that we could in RP to stay realistic. And even if they're like, I would admit, there was a bit of OOC when I was like, okay, that doesn't make sense. Your story doesn't add up, because it doesn't at all.
It's not OOC. A detective can tell when a story doesn't add up. Like, I put in slash me, I said, is there any signs of lying, such as sweating or
and
like
he
fidgeting?
says no.
He said no.
Right? So,
which clearly, this tone, that was a lie. Like, or historian. Right,
so
continue.
the thing is that he says, this is his only explanation. He says, when I was ahead of you, I got out of the car, went around back, and changed my clothes, right? But I showed you in the clip earlier. Go back into the beginning of the live stream. I showed you in the pursuit that he did. First of all, he did not stop at once. He was booking it down the road. He was booking it, okay? He did not stop once to change his clothes. And if he did, I would say it would take about 2 minutes to hop out the car. About 3 minutes to change his clothes, right? And even longer in the V menu settings. And then 2 minutes to hop back in the car. So in reality, that's 7 minutes that he took to change his clothes, right?
Yeah, you definitely caught up.
I had at least 30 seconds in the gap. There was at least 30 seconds between the gap from me not being able to see him and being able to see him. Not even 30 seconds. I'll say 10, 15 seconds of a gap that I couldn't see him. But he had time to change his clothes. And not only that, same plate, same vehicle, same model, same color, same everything. Which gives you more of a reason to pull somebody over or to arrest them if they're in the boloed car, especially with the same plate. I mean, it is the boloed car at that point.
Yeah.
Same plate, same color, same model, same everything.
Same, yeah, exactly. Same everything. And even if he didn't change his character, he ran from us, which is illegal anyways.
Yeah, because I pulled up behind
him. And then said that he was guilty. And then said that he was guilty.
Exotic.
What?
I pulled up behind him when he was pulling up behind you, and he sped off. If he didn't do that, he would not have been suspicious at all.
Exactly. So at this point, I'm just going to say, it's the end of the live stream. I took about an hour to explain what the fuck happened, what's going on. And if anybody in LSR is looking at this shit, just know that I don't think that we were in the wrong here. And if we were, then he could have said something instead of just leaving and blocking us. But, I mean... And, you know, I hope he watches this shit and just fucking runs this shit through his brain. Runs it through his brain on why we did what we did. Because honestly, he's not using his brain. He wasn't using his brain during that. And he needs to start using his brain on shit like this. But honestly, I'm going to sleep. So I'm in this live stream.
Good night, homie.
So yeah, peace out, guys.
Good night, man.
I'm done explaining. 804 is eyes to go. I know, man. I'm the fucking goat, bitch.